Welcome to ComSpark TV. We are in Indianapolis today. I'm your host, Doug Theis, and joining me today is Dewand Neely, CIO of the Indiana Office of Technology. Welcome, Dewand.
Thanks, Doug. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you. Tell me, how does a central IT organization help deliver government services to the citizens of the state of Indiana?
Well, it's definitely a collaborative effort. With Central IT in my office, the Office of Technology, we support all the executive branch and a few of the separately elected. It's all in all about 30,000 end users, and it's it's very much a close-knit, ongoing relationship between the infrastructure services we provide and making sure we're meeting the needs of the business in the agencies. And so it's I spend most of my time and most of my day in with the businesses and with the other agency leaders, learning about what their priorities are, what's their commitments to the governor, what are the metrics and objectives they're trying to receive from a service delivery aspect, that I need to make sure my teams back in Central IT are prepping and planning and enabling the necessary technologies to fit that mission, and if not, help to get creative on what can we do to help fit that mission.
Very interesting. How do you look at taking advantage of the latest IT trends in the government space? There seems to be a lot of changes afoot in your space.
There is, and it's a tough balance, because you have to balance security, obviously, as first and foremost, as everyone's aware, with the ever-changing landscape around cybersecurity, and you have to balance resiliency and making sure you're delivering solid, consistent services to the citizens. But there is opportunities to bring those things in, and what we try to do is create the space that we can play in a cost-effective and secure method, and create the capabilities for agencies to at least test these to see if it's a good fit for the particular service they're offering out to the citizen. And so I think by enabling the capability and making sure it's enabled in a secure, efficient way for the agencies to consume, and then we work with them to see if it's a good fit, or if we should look at something else from the enterprise.
Fascinating. In an organization as large as yours, with 35,000 customers, how do you drive transformation?
That's a great question, Doug. The way we're approaching that has changed drastically from the initial days with consolidation. I think we were created in 2005, and that was really I'll call it unify around the enterprise systems, unify around email, data center, ERP, those opportunities where you really get a lot of cost savings and efficiencies from the economies of scale. And with that mission in mind, there's a lot of what feels like unilateral decisions being made on here's what we're going to do, and here's kind of what it's going to look like for the enterprise, which you don't get that opportunity to get buy-in from all the players, and a lot of their feedback isn't heard. And so now that we've sort of been down that road of unification, we have the opportunity to take a step back, open up that governance a bit more. And so we've created what we're calling a digital transformation council that involves the IT leaders from our largest agencies that we support, and we all sit together now and think about what are the big issues we're trying to tackle, or what's the most common thread of problems that we agencies are all facing, and let's bubble those up to the top and bring those in together. And that way it's not a unilateral decision coming from IT. The agencies, business, and IT leaders have a chance to weigh in on what they think solutions should look like, or what they think the biggest problems are we should tackle. And I tell you get things moving a lot faster when you get buy-in from that standpoint. You can really drive some things in an enterprise as large as what state government is.
Really impressive. Dewand, thank you for joining us. You've been watching ComSpark TV. If you would like to learn more, you can find us at comspark.tech on the web. Dewand, again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Doug. Pleasure.
Yeah, nice job.